We are in the midst of a crisis in America, an affordable housing crisis. Over the last 30 years, the supply of affordable housing has dropped dramatically.
We really are losing affordable housing in our country every year, and there's just a mismatch between the demand and the supply of housing, and that's driving the homelessness problem.
The average poor family is spending 60 or 70% of their income each month just to pay for their rent.
There's no room in those budgets for bad luck or bad judgment. For some families, they have no health benefits. If their child gets sick and they miss a day of work, they can't pay the rent. So many times, it's a very small amount of money that costs a family its housing.
We very much want to rapidly rehouse families, but we also do not want them to rapidly return to homelessness. The key is going to be connecting them to the resources in the community.
We met Angela in October of 2005.
I had addictions. I had criminal records, unpaid bills.
We worked with her to overcome her drug addiction, got her involved in North Central Mental Health.
They have links to anything you can possibly think. I mean, counseling, meetings, parenting. There's, this place really, without them, I don't think that I would be as far as I am now. For somebody to be able to talk to you like this and know that they feel you without turning their nose down, that's enough to make you get up. That's a positive incentive right there to make you want to get up and try to do something.
Angela's doing wonderful. She actually moved out of the housing that we put her in into her own housing.
I'm smiling instead of crying.
In Columbus, Ohio, 60 to 70% of all families exit into stable housing, and more than 90% never return to homelessness. Many communities are tracking results and using data to design and implement plans to end family homelessness. It's an important tool in these successful strategies.
We have been using performance-based data since 1996 to evaluate the quality of a program and what are the results that they achieve. We can compare across programs to see who's doing a good job, and then that becomes a benchmark for other programs to aspire to. So collectively, we keep raising the bar.
You can't just lead from the heart, pull at the heartstrings. Your investors want to know that if I invest in this particular initiative or project, we'll get results.
People who are a bit more cynical will come to us and say, you're never really going to end homelessness in the community. There will always be people that are homeless.
I've seen some tremendous changes in the attitude towards homelessness, the attitude that, this is an unsolvable problem.
We think, for all intents and purposes, that we will, in fact, by implementing our 10-year plan, end homelessness in this community.
We're talking about real people that have tremendous potential and their families, and that we can do some very positive things to keep them in permanent housing that will change their lives forever.
And so for people who tell me, you're just dreaming, I say, you bet. It's the American dream of safe and stable housing for every American.